Hey folks, welcome to SickNotWeak.com, the website that is nothing more, nothing less than a community. We wanted to create a place where you could come and you could feel like, I've been struggling and nobody understands me around me, and I want to be with like-minded people, or just as importantly, and this is something I don't think we have stressed enough, we want you to feel if you're a caregiver. And by a caregiver, the definition would be you are someone, obviously, that cares about someone who's struggling. But that could be family, that could be spouse, it could be a child, it could be a parent, it could be a friend, it could also be someone at work that you feel responsible for or that you just really care for. And people like you who care for someone like people like me have unique problems as well. And one of those is the sense that I can't understand this barrier that exists between me and the person that I care about. And fundamentally, that barrier will probably always be there, because I can tell you, having experienced this, that you can never understand depression if you haven't suffered depression. And that's not a matter of arrogance, like I understand something you don't understand. It's just that depression is this specific thing that goes against all of your consciousness that you have experienced over your life. And that is this: you think that if I'm sad, that doing something good for me will make me happy. So as a caregiver, as my spouse, as my child, you'll think to yourself, well, he seems down today. He is down today. He's been in a bad place. Let's throw him a party, or let's go to a movie, or let's do something like that. Because in your mind, which is totally logical because your mind is healthy, in your healthy mind, doing something good to make someone in your mind happy who is sad is a good thing. But now reverse that, okay? So I hear from you exactly what it was I just explained. And you say, oh, Michael, you're not having a great day, so why don't we go out and do something? Or what would you like for dinner? Or anything like that. In my mind, that cheapens my illness. Now, don't get me wrong. This is not me saying, that you're doing anything wrong, because you're just showing me kindness. But the fact is, that kind of kindness doesn't go anywhere. In fact, it can be destructive, because now I start to go like this, and this is what I'd be thinking in my mind. Okay, so you think that my illness is so minor that going to a movie or having a good meal is going to make a difference? This is not in my head. This is not about sadness. This is a sickness in my head, and sadness can be one of the symptoms. So if you come to SickNotWeak.com and you are a person that cares for someone like me, you can share this on our chat room. You can read stories from people who have experienced the same thing, and maybe the sense of loneliness that you're feeling, the sense of isolation, the sense of nobody understands me, will be alleviated. Or you could also do something else. You could write us a story. We try to publish the stories by people who just have something to say, because talking, because sharing, because giving up this story that you've been keeping inside can make a real difference. So did that make sense? Of course it made sense, but did you understand the key point to this? And that is that Casey, my daughter, is holding the camera right now. Eh, Case?
Yep.
Yep. And I'm standing here. I suffer from depression. This isn't my best day, I have to say. And somewhere here is a barrier. And the barrier is she won't understand why I feel like this. And because she loves me, she will try to do things, correct? And say things, correct, Case?
Yep.
That make me feel better. But she can't do that, because that's not what the illness is about. The illness is not about the circumstances that have led me here. The illness is about the brain chemistry that have led me here, or has led me here. There is one thing that she can do for me, and that is just say, Brando, hey buddy. All she has to do is say, Brando. Now this is the kind of thing that could make you a little bit happier. Just a little tiny bit. SickNotWeak.com. 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. If you feel like, man, I'm really lonely. Man, I really wish there was a place I could go and share an experience. Brando went to that place right now. Then we're the place for you.